Salamis is the largest Greek island in the Saronic Gulf, about 1 nautical mile off coast from Piraeus and about 16 kilometers west of Athens. The chief city, Salamina, lies in the west-facing core of the crescent on Salamis Bay, which opens into the Saronic Gulf. On the eastern side of the island is its main port, Palawoukia, in size second in Greece only to Piraeus, the port of Athens. History. Salamis is mentioned in Homer's writings. Some sources say it was named after the nymph Salamis, according to legend the mother of Cyprius, the first king of the island. Another theory, that is supported by modern linguistics, considers Salamis to come from the root sal and amis, thus Salamis would be amid salt water. Salamis was probably first colonized by Aegina and later occupied by Megara, but became an Athenian possession in the time of Solon or Pisistratus. Following the war between Athens and Megara around 600 BC, according to Strabo, the ancient capital was at the south of the island. In classical times it was to the east, on the Karmatero Peninsula overlooking the Strait of Salamis. In modern times it is on the west. According to Homer's Iliad, Salamis took part in the Trojan War with 12 ships under the leadership of Ajax. Salamis Island is known for the Battle of Salamis, the decisive naval victory of the allied Greek fleet, led by Themistocles, over the Persian Empire in 480 BC. It is said to be the birthplace of Ajax and Euripides, the latter's birth being popularly placed on the day of the battle. In modern times, it is home to Salamis Naval Base, headquarters for the Hellenic Navy. The oldest known counting board was discovered on Salamis Island in 1899. It is thought to have been used by the Babylonians in about 300 BC and is more of a gaming board rather than a calculating device. It is marble, about 150 by 75 by 4.5 centimeters, and has carved Greek symbols and parallel grooves. During the German invasion of Greece in World War II, the harbour was bombed by the Luftwaffe on April 23, 1941, sinking the Greek battleships Kilkis and Lemnos. In the 1960s and 1970s, during the military junta period, changes in land legislation allowed the subdivision of land plots. This opened the island to massive unplanned and unregulated urban and suburban development, including many weekend homes, especially along the northern and eastern coasts. The lack of corresponding investment in infrastructure, combined with heavy industry, has led to sea and beach pollution on this side of the island. There are, however, ongoing initiatives such as help from the European Union's Cohesion Fund toward improving sewerage by 2008. Geography. Salamis has an area of 36 square miles. Its highest point is Mavrovouni at 1,325 feet. A significant part of Salamis Island is rocky and mountainous. On the southern part of the island a pine forest is located, which is unusual for western Attica. Unfortunately, this forest is often a target for fires. While the inland inhabitants are mainly employed within the agricultural sector, the majority of Salamis inhabitants work in maritime occupations or commute to work in Athens. The maritime industry is focused on the northeast coast of the island at the port of Palawoukia, where ferries to mainland Greece are based, and in the dockyards of Ampelika and the north side of the Kynosura Peninsula. Salamis Island is very popular for holiday and weekend visits from the Athens and Piraeus area. Its population rises to 300,000 in peak season of which c. 31,000 are permanent inhabitants. This supports a strong service industry sector, with many cafes, bars, oozries, tavernas and consumer goods shops throughout the island. On the south of the island, away from the port, there are a number of less developed areas with good swimming beaches including those of Antia, Marudi, Pirana, Peristeria, Colognes, Satellite, Selenia and Kanakia. Municipality. Salamis Island belongs to the island's regional unit of the Attica region. Since the 2011 local government reform, the island is administered as one municipality. Before, the island was divided into two municipalities, that became municipal units at the reform: Salamina and Pelagia. In the municipal unit of Salamina, which has a land area of 80.992 square kilometers and a 2011 census population of 31,776, the chief population center is the city of Salamina, consisting of the districts Salonia, Ias Minas, Ias Demetrios, Ias Nikolaos, Boskos, Ni Salamina, Sami and Vorkari. Its second largest town is Antia, in the municipal unit of Ampelikia, which has a land area of 15.169 square kilometers and a population of 7,507. The largest towns are Ampelikia and Salinia. Population. As of the mid-20th century, the majority of the inhabitants were Arvanite, a thing that changed during the past 20 years due to settlement of a lot of Athenians on the island to the degree that nowadays Arvanites are a fraction of the population, living mainly in Salamina town, Ampelikia and Moulki. The island is known in Arvanitica as Kappa Lambda Lambda Rho Iota. Villages in the municipal unit of Salamina. Palawaukia. Palawaukia is located in the northeast of the island. Many ferry boats, fishing vessels and port police craft dock in this harbor. Palawaukia is the base for the Port Police Department of Salamina. Most visitors who come to Salamina first arrive at Palawaukia via ferry boats that run between Palawaukia and Parama or Piraeus. The area is adjacent to the Salamis naval base, which is a major base of the Hellenic Navy. Antia is a large village in the southwestern part of Salamis Island and is named after Ajax, king of the Salamis, from Homer's Iliad. The village was known as Moulki until 1915. In the region, there are churches from the 11th and 12th centuries such as St. John and St. Demetrios. Interesting places to visit are the oldest church in the island, St. John the Calivitus, which dates back to the 10th century and has remarkable hagiographies. The monastery of St. Nicholas, which dates back to the 18th century and is situated in a forest. Batsi is a little community in the north of Salamis, in the municipality of Salamis, located at the foot of a piney mountain, about 6 to 8 kilometers east of Megara. In the mountain, there is a cave of archaeological interest that has not been investigated yet. In the winter there are few tourists. It is more popular with vacationers from Athens during the summer months. Kaki Vigla is a small community located at the south of Salamis Island, near Antia. The beaches of Kaki Vigla are relatively clean and the area has pine and olive trees near the shore. Ias Georgios, a new village, founded in 1960. Peristeria is a small village in the southeast of the island 45 kilometers from Salamis city. It took its name from the bird of peace, the dove, because it is a calm, peaceful and isolated place, away from the cars and from noise. Another interpretation says that its name may be derived from the doves which were living and had nests in the area. The area has a marina, which has yachts and fishing boats. The beaches of Peristeria are the cleanest of Salamis. The village is near the cave of Euripides, associated with the famous ancient playwright Salamis, which means fine sand, is so named because it is covered with sand. The area is located at the northwest of the island opposite of Elefsina. In the area there is one of the oldest landmarks, the chantry of St. Grigorios. Steno, which means narrow in Greek, is a small community in the northwest of Salamis Island. The area is separated from Phaneromeni Monastery by a hill with shrubs and pine trees. The area is adjacent to the Bay of Ias Georgios. Steno has wide and well-planned roads. Vasilica, which means royal, is a big village located in the northwest of the island. Vasilika is the third largest area in Salamis by population after Salamis city and Antioquia. Vasilika has a sandy large beach apt for swimming. Zeno is located in the northwest corner of the island. The area was so named because the first residents were not from Salamis but from nearby Piraeus villages in the municipal unit of Ampelikia. Kynosura is a small peninsula located in the east of the island. The area probably took its name because it is oblong, like a dog's tail. In the south are a few houses. In the north are the remains of an ancient tumulus thought to be the burial site of Greek warriors in the Battle of Salamis. Nearby is a dockyard, which constructs and fixes ships including oil tankers and containers. Salinia is a resort located a few kilometers southeast of Salamis city. Salinia once was the weekend resort of many Athenians due to its proximity to Piraeus and Athens. Salinia also features restaurants and taverns. Culture. Education. Salamis Island has 11 primary schools, 4 high schools, and 4 lycees. The majority of students are proficient in school, and the pupils usually have acquired diplomas and certificates in English, in French, or in German such as OK, FCE, CPE, and ECPE. Many students from Salamis Island also possess many computer skills. Many students also study abroad in countries such as the United States, the United Kingdom, Germany, and France. In the 1960s, 1970s, and 1980s, the pupils went to Italy for studies since it was close to Greece. Recreational areas in Salamis Bay. A visitor can find many bars, cafeterias, beaches, and shops. The main cafeterias and bars are based in Ios Nikolaos, which is located in the western suburbs of Salamis city. The district is named for the church. Taverns and inns, which are located throughout the island, feature local food and dishes. The shops, which sell appliances, computers, clothing, souvenirs, and vehicles, are opened from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m., and from 5:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. on weekdays, from 9 a.m. to 1:30 p.m., and 6:00 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. on Saturdays. Sports. Salamis Island has 4 football teams: AIA's Salaminas, Ampelakiakos FC, AE, Salaminas and Salamino Mashoi. Local newspapers and magazines. Source. Landmarks. Noted people. Mythological and ancient people. Ajax the Great, the legendary king of Salamis Island, son of Telamon and half-brother of Teucer. Cyprius, the first king of Salamis Island. Euripides, tragedian. Telamon, the king of Salamis Island, father of Ajax the Great and Teucer. Teucer, the half-brother of Ajax the Great, son of Telamon, warrior of Trojan War, and founder of the city-state of Salamis, Cyprus. Modern people. Georgios Karaikakis, Greek War of Independence hero, is buried on Salamis. Polychronis Lempesis, painter. Memos Empegnis, actor. Demetrios Mapagras, playwright. Georgios Papasideros, country singer, composer and lyricist. Angelos Cyclianos, poet and playwright, whose cottage was near the monastery of Phaneromene. Twin towns, sister cities. Salamis Island is twinned with Famagusta, Cyprus Gallery. Kaki Vigla Beach. Kaki Vigla Beach. Kaki Vigla Gulf. The historic monastery of Phaneromene. Nicholas Lemania Monastery, 17th century AD, on the road between the villages Antioquia and Kanakir. Kanakir Beach. Carat, Alpha Pi Omicron Gamma Rho Alpha Phi Eta Pi Lambda Eta Theta Upsilon Sigma Mu Omicron Upsilon Kappa Alpha Tau Omicron Iota Kappa Iota Omega Nu 2011. Mu Omicron Mu Iota Mu Omicron Sigma Pi Lambda Eta Theta Upsilon Sigma Mu Omicron Sigma. Hellenic Statistical Authority. Carat place names in classical mythology. Greece, Robert Eugene Bell, ABC Clio, 1989, ISBN 0-87436-507-4. Salamis, Oxford Dictionary of the Classical World, ed. John Roberts. Oxford University Press, 2007. Greece, Blue Guide Series, Stuart Rossiter, Ernest Benn, 1981. Iliad 2.557-558. http://users.ju.edu/sundby/salamis.html. Kilkis, Naval Historical Center. Lemnos, Naval Historical Center. 1/6 of houses are for vacation use. Kathimerini, April 19, 2006. ABC Salamina, so near yet so unknown, Polixeni Athanazulia, Kathimerini, 9 July 2006. Salamis, How Stuff Works Encyclopedia. Salamis official website archived February 22, 2009 at the Wayback Machine. Salamino, Anatropes newspaper site. Kallikratis Law Greece Ministry of Interior. Jokales, Titos P. Ubadai ein Wanderung der Alba in Griechenland. Eine Zusammenfassung Betrachtung on the immigration of Albanians to Greece. A summary. München. Trophonic. Settlements, citypopulation.de. Name changes of settlements in Greece. Newspapers and magazines, Salamis official website.